Gusto's yellow and green stripes. And now Invisible String goes up there chasing a hat-trick of wins. The red light appearing, the field is set. Stand by for action. Off they go. Good even line away. First to get going is Fly Away Home. It had landed in front, away very well here on the outside, though also Platinum Class. And the Great Hoya goes up there having a sniff for the lead. But Platinum Class will in fact lead them as they head towards the first corner. Platinum Class settles a length clear from the Great Hoya. Over on the inside is Uncle Jared up there in the firing line now from Fly Away Home. A length and a half, REJUVA King. Now back in the field, Mia Gusto was snagged to the tail on the outside of Fleur Delacour. And Invisible String, REJUVA King just in front of those with Ginella. Platinum Class at the 600 led them. It's Platinum Class a length over the Great Hoya. Cruising up there, Uncle Jared into third spot. Running fourth is Fly Away Home, which is now coming 3 deep at the 400 post. A length and a half, Invisible String, REJUVA King pushing up near the middle from Fleur Delacour. And Mia Gusto commencing her run. She's accelerating from the back of the field, coming very quickly. At the 250, the Great Hoya led the way. Platinum Class battles back. Behind them, Fly Away Home, REJUVA King, the Great Hoya, Platinum Class, Fly Away Home. The Great Hoya's in front. REJUVA King comes now. They're queuing up. The Great Hoya hangs on. Did it? REJUVA King dived. Made it close. The Great Hoya looked as though it might have scrambled home from REJUVA King, but it did make it very close, right on the line. Fly Away Home, Uncle Jared, they came as well in a rush to the line from Platinum Class and Mia Gusto, who plateaued 50 from home. And then came Fleur Delacour. Back there is Ginella, and the last to greet the judge, Invisible String. Got to respect the outside horse. The Great Hoya looked as though it was in front, but did it hold on? Did it hold on? Because REJUVA King did lunge. And it has lunged enough. REJUVA King, it has got up. So deceptive at times here. The Great Hoya looked as though it had the money, but on the line it's REJUVA King that gets the lunge and gets the victory. Close third between Fly Away Home and Uncle Jared after the running of race number 6. So REJUVA King, Brad Parnham for the Dan Morton stable, the patronised 3-year-old from Bellavania, has just got there. Always shown real glimpses of promise here on debut, particularly in a good run first up when he ran third to the Great Hoya. And here they are again, this time locked together, and REJUVA King has just got there in that last gasp dive. Owned by Carol Morton, Ms. D. Selway, Madames Clark, Cruz, Giles Stockbridge, Hayden, also Wilkins, Byrne, Madashi, Parator, Willis, Cosgriff, Jarvis Smith, Long, Parker, Trin and Watts. And Brad Parnham's got it home by the skinniest of margins. Right on the line. From the Great Hoya, who was fancied at odds by Patronise out of Movie Queen, Paul Jordan, Craig Staples, and number 6, Uncle Jared, got third in the photo by Alfred Nobel from Classy Marcy, Jason Pateman, Natasha Faithful. 7, Fly Away Home is fourth. 5, 2, 6, 7 they are. 5, 2, 6 and 7 in another tight go here. REJUVA King tucked away. 5th at the 200. Mia Gusto couldn't go on. She came with a run, but it was very short-lived, that run. And REJUVA King kept on coming to grab the Great Hoya in the absolute last bound. Race 7, the Tab Touch West Speed Platinum Handicap. 7's out requisition over the 1,000. They'll go here at 143. Scotty's with us once again, and another very, very ticklish photo result here, Scotty.
Well, that outside-inside is very deceptive, Mac. I know crossing the line, I thought the Great Hoya had won. Michael Heaton did backflips because he tipped REJUVA King. Danny Morton, which way did you think the photo had gone?
To be honest, I thought we got rolled, so yeah, I was happy when they put the number up.
Probably at the 75-metre marker, you were all eyes on Fly Away Home, who ran a nice race as well.
Oh, they were both very good. Yeah, they were both good efforts, so yeah, looking forward to these both maturing into nice horses.
We don't see a lot of Danny Morton 2- and 3-year-olds go around at double figures. Which way were you leaning coming into today?
They've done a lot of their work together, these two, and I don't think there's much between them, and obviously there wasn't, so yeah, I was happy for one of them to pop up.
REJUVA King certainly put the writing on the wall in a couple of runs, but the first run up the cutaway was encouraging.
Yeah, it was. He just didn't see a lot of daylight. That's his thing. He's a bit of a back marker and rattles home, but he needs clear air. And even today, he still didn't get a lot of it till late, which might have been costly, but luckily he got the job.
We normally think back marker. We think get out over further. Is he one of those?
Time will tell, but at the moment he's probably a sprinter miler sort of type, I'd have thought.
Will these two have a fair few more runs this campaign?
They're only second up, so we'll just let the dust settle on that one and just sort of see where it takes them. They won't be in for too long though.
Pretty handy timing on Danny Morton 2-year-old naming day as well.
Yeah, some excited people upstairs there, so those days can go well or pear-shaped, so luckily for us it went well.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
There's Danny Morton. Here's Brad Parnham.
Yes, Brad, this horse hasn't shown a huge amount of gate speed in his races. We're able to track up 3 back the fence today, and he let down really well.
Yeah, it was jumped a little bit better today, and I was trying to stay one off initially, but I was probably going to get a worse run by doing that, so I just went back to the fence and just sort of it worked out good. I was able to sort of get off on the back of Chris coming into the straight, and once I got clear, I was pretty confident.
It was a funny type of horse, isn't he, that he doesn't really get going to the furlong. Looked like he may have been a little bit of trouble turning for home, but the way he runs through the line, you expect him to perhaps improve over further?
For sure. I rode him last start, and I said to Dan that he's probably looking for a 14 or something, and a wider gate, and it turns out we jumped from 2 over 12 today, so I was happy to get the job done, but I was definitely, of the opinion that this horse will get better as it goes further.
Multinationals racing in really good form, steps up a little bit in class today. What are you expecting from him?
I expect him to go really well. Obviously Fanta looks hard to beat, and that Regal Magic's probably a good chance in that race too, but I think he'll probably run outside the leader. I'd expect Fanta to lead, and Fanta will give me something to chase for a good while, so I'd expect him to run definitely in the first 3, but I think he's capable of winning.
Okay, best of luck in the next.
Thank you.
We just heard there from Bradley Parnham and Danny Morton with REJUVA King. 5, 2, 6 and 7 are the numbers, but just hold tickets while Tash Faithful goes into the steward's room and has a look at both the vision and the photo here. It's a dead heat by the sounds of it for 5, 2, 6 and 7.